programming is a thing called variables. So a variable is like a box inside the computer that we can store something in, and we can call it up, we can print it on the screen, we can do maths with it in some cases. So the first type of variable we're going to look at is called a numeric variable. So numeric meaning it stores numbers. Now, usually with variables we use the word let to define a variable. So we're going to say let, and then we need a word or a letter to define that variable. So let's call this one x, and we'll say let x equal 5. So what that does then, our box, our variable is x, and we've just put the number 5 into that. So we could then tell the computer to print x. So if we do that and run the program, then we've got the number 5 coming up there. Getting a little bit small there, but you can see that it's printed that number. We could tell it to do print x divided by 2. So 5 divided by 2 is going to be 2.5, so let's run that. So the computer will then take that number. We can also combine this with text. So we say print the number stored in x is, now don't forget to put the space inside those speech marks, a semicolon means stay on the same line, and then we just put x. So if we run that now, and we get the number stored in x is 5, because that's what we put in for those. If we want to change that variable, let's change that, say, to 10,000 and run the program again, then it will change there within the program. You can also use names, but if you're going to use names, it's better to do them in lowercase. So if we call this one number, that will work fine as long as I remember to change it here. If you use capitals, there is a chance that you end up using the command words, or the command words as part of your word there. So it's better just to avoid that. So if you're going to use words which are easier to remember, do them in lowercase or use single letters. You can only use a variable name once for each variable. So you can't call that one number and then have another one called number. You'd have to call it number and put a 1 after it or something like that.